right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing this word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into this morning, is pretty much how, Satan, is still heavy, all right, in the business of sifting, If you go into the word sift in the Greek, one of the main definitions, that, relates to our situations is to agitate, our faith to the point of overthrow. And what we have to do, what we have to remember is as we level up, within the ministry, that Satan leveled up his tactics, because, as brothers and even you sisters that believe, as we mature, as we overcome particular things in the ministry, Satan, always finds another angle. This is part of the condition of the battle, is to always have to deal, with this battle, in the flesh, And as we level up and conquer a portion of the flesh, Satan, he falls back, just like he did with Yahushua, then he comes back again, with another angle, And sometimes it'll catch us off guard, and it will shake us. You see? That's why it's always to be patient, when it comes to reacting. One thing that I'm learning, the elder Bun Yum Yum, one of the head brothers in the camp down here, if you ask him, how you doing, he'll tell you slow and steady. He always say that. And it's starting to make sense now, Because one thing to avoid, making horrible decisions is being patient in how we react, and pretty much analyzing the spirit, what's being done, Because one thing about it, Satan, really wants you to fight him blindfolded, not knowing that it's him, The elder brothers of Hob just did a lesson, going to face the intensity, you see? And when you face it, you have to face it with a patience, You might be going through a particular situation for a week, might be for months, maybe for years, but Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, has Satan set up just to resist. You read Zechariah, the 3rd chapter, all right, and it speaks about how, Satan was at the right hand of Joshua, to resist him, man. As he was getting ready to do what? Build. Him and Zerubbabel was getting ready to build the temple. And Satan was set up to be a resistant to that, man. All right? And Satan, he plays mind tricks. He jumps on people to get them, to act a certain way to try to draw, some reaction out of you. He tried, Satan is always trying to chip away at your confidence, trying to get you to doubt, them demons. Might be, sisters that believe in Satan trying to, jump on other people, call you dumb and you in some type of cult and you a slave to men and, all this old silly shit, that can be said. Satan, and then on the flip side, Satan, jump on your, superiors to have mercy on you at work, to have favor on you at work and try to get you to take, all right,
certain jobs that'll draw you away from the ministry. Yeah, you'll get a pay increase, but they'll draw you away from the ministry. You know? Now, certain brothers are built, you know, for particular positions, you know, within the society. You know, they can handle those things, man. That's another thing we have to, you know, pray for what's convenient for us, man. Every brother not able to handle particular status and, you know, finances within this society, man. And they can be to their destruction. But some brothers can. So that doesn't, you know, across the board, if you know, you're getting favor at work and you're being elevated, doesn't automatically mean to turn it down. You have to assess the situation in the spirit. You have to really analyze the situation and seeing what's being done. And the way to analyze it is this taking me away from my spiritual growth? Is this going to cut into my reading time? You know, it's going to cut into my videos. It's going to cut into fellowship. Because you might, you know, miss some things here and there short term, but always look long term. And this going to permanently disconnect me, you know, from my spiritual routine. Okay? And that's the number one indicator of if something, you know, is in the way. Because Most High can set it up where you have favor and you still, you know, favor at work, you know, you can be promoted, you know, and exalted and still be able to maintain your spiritual life, you know. But then there's some situations where, hey, Satan offering you that promotion, you know, to play, all right, on your flesh, on your lust, you know, because in this society we know the more finances we have, okay, the more access we have to things that we want. You see? So that's just another tactic, you know, that Satan will use. You see, you know, I say it's always a sifting, man. It's always a sifting, and the number one shield is to stay consistent in the spirit. You know, when I say prayer, you know, fast, you know, fast when needed, you know, whatever you can. You know, being diligent, you know, in reading and doing the works. Okay, fellowship and being around, you know, the brethren. That's our defense, because sometimes the week can be so chaotic, and because a lot of times during the week we isolate, you know, dealing with these things pretty much isolated, and we can come together with the brethren, and and then what happens, man, those different things that was on us, that bad energy, you know, those things that was festering, all right, being around the brothers, get those things off, man. You know? So we really have to, you know, utilize our spiritual arsenal to battle against, you know, Satan and his sifting, man. You see? Because, hey, like I say, as we mature and level up, Satan levels up too. You know? And his whole, and he was created to be the adversary, man. Okay? He was created to be the adversary throughout the earth, man. The scriptures say how he go to and fro throughout the earth, man. You know, possessing people, you know, trying to plant seeds, you know, in our minds. Okay? All these different tactics that he's using, and it's all the sift, man, and that's what, you know, he set up to do. You know, the Apostle Peter, you know, Yahushua says Satan has desired, you know, to sift you, man. Which means that he craves to do that, man. Okay? He's hard-bodied about what he set up to do. Remember, he's one of those angels created, you know, that love to do the will of the Father, man. Okay? And he was set up to be adverse, and he's damn good at it, man. And that's how we know we need aid from on high. We can't deal with this man straight up. We can't deal with that, you know, that energy straight up, man. You know? So just want to put that out there, because, you know, as we get closer to the end, there's no Satan gonna level up, you know, in his tactics. All right, you know, have brothers feeling like, you know, they're not good husbands and fathers, you know. Satan, you know, have you doing it, get on your woman and say particular things. That's why Scripture say though they that had wives be as though they had none, because Satan can utilize that as a distraction. It ain't for, you know, the purpose of being just mean or asshole to the woman, all right? But it's understanding that Satan can use these things as leverage if we're too attached. Anything that we're too attached to, Satan can utilize that, okay, to manipulate our way of thinking, man. Okay? Because we'll be so occupied in the work, so occupied in the brothers, especially, you know, men that are over men, they have, you know, more responsibility, man. You know? So, just want to put that out there, all right? As we get closer to the end and everything is leveling up, you know, and our faith and our spiritual awareness has to level up as well. So, Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified till the next time I say shalom.